All right, welcome back to season 2 of our show. We got a tasty one. It's brim and jackfish. We're gonna fry these up, show you how to get them cooked up and fried up. Stick around, don't go anywhere. So this is the brim that you guys just saw nice and cleaned up. We're gonna get back to it and we're gonna show you how I did this right now. So we're gonna take this fish and we're gonna start to scale it. So my buddy of mine went fishing, a friend of mine, and he brought me back these fish. And I scaled them with my knife. I put them over my sink, just like that. And they're small fish to work with, brim, and they're a great fryer. You can get these from fresh water. So that's where these brim come from. A few lakes around here. Just get them all nice and scraped up and cleaned up. So I'm going to scrape this side. I'm going to get this cleaned up. And we're going to meet you right back here when we start to cut into this and clean it. So our scales are off. And the first thing I do is I like to cut off the fins. So you can do this with a knife or a scissor. I just take a little scissor and I cut that fin off. They're hard to work with, they're a little slippery, but most people will have these cleaned in a store, but when these are fresh and it's a fresh catch, you don't have a store man to clean them, so you gotta clean them yourself. I take this fin on the back, I take my scissor, and I run right down the back of it, just like that. And I do the same thing to the one underneath. So I'm just cutting down right through. Let's get that one off. And now that those are off, I'm going to start to gut my fish. So I'm going to take my knife like that. You can put it in there on the table and just get the edge down like that in there. I'll lay my hand flat and just come in and work with the knife. Just start to cut back. Now some people will use a boning knife. I feel comfortable with a butcher's knife. That's just me. Work with whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm going to take my hand, put it flat, and open up the rest of the fish. And then I'm going to start to get the unpleasant out of there. There we go. Just gut it like a fish. All right, just like that. Now the way I fry these, I score them. So I'm going to take this fish, now that it's gutted, I'm going to put my scores on the side like that. This way it fries up beautifully. Flip it over. Put my scores, just like that. He's done. Turn your water on, give it a rinse, rinse all the scales off, and now you got a beautiful fish, and you're ready for the next one. All right, we're gonna finish doing this, and we're gonna meet you back here to show you the seasoning. Show you how to get this done. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Alright, so we got our fish laid out here. It's going to be very simple. We're going to start with some salt. Combination is salt, paprika, garlic powder, and black pepper. That's all you need. Now a lot of people like to use Old Bay. It's filled with salt. It's got everything in the ingredients that I just mentioned. The onion powder, garlic powder, and the paprika. And a lot of salt. So I'm going easy on the salt here. These are little fish. And some people like to put hot sauce and stuff like that on their fried fish afterwards too. So you don't want to go too hard on the sodium there. So I'm just very lightly salting this. The ones in the front can go a little bit heavier. Black pepper is a must. Now that you can go kind of heavy on the black pepper because you're going to need it. That black pepper in there. Our garlic powder. And I'm passing on the onion powder. You could use it if you like. I'm just going straight garlic today. And it's pretty much whatever combination you like to hit it with. So I'm just going to show you how to get these fried up. A lot of people are scared of frying. I'm going to take all the guesswork out of it. No batters. It's just straight up seasoning and flour. So we're going to flip these over and just repeat. Now I scored these fish. I cleaned them, scored them, scaled them, and I put these little slits on the side of them in here, as you can see. And that's going to help all that grease get in when you're frying whole fish. And it's going to open up, pretty much open up the side of it, the gills, and just let that hot grease just get right in there. Now this jackfish, I never had one of these before. So this is the first time, and I had a friend of mine. He loves to fish. And he gave me this, and after I'm done with this, he's actually going to come over and try them because he's never had them either, and he's been fishing for years. So he said I've never tried them, so he's going to try them today. All right, a little salt on that side, and the same combo: garlic powder, black pepper. Now you can also grill these, which I like them on the grill too. If I don't have time in the house or we're camping, we'll fry them up over a campfire, or we'll just roast them over the campfire. Fry them up in a nice cast iron pan, and we get the job done. And just like that, that is it. So here's our paprika. Now, we're also going to season the flour, because flour needs seasoning. And last time I checked, they didn't sell any flour that was seasoned. And if you find some, let me know in the comments, because I'd be curious about seasoned flour. Paprika is going to give that nice color. And again, we're going to get a little black pepper in there. And just mix it up. All right, that's it. We got that. We'll meet you at the fryer. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Ready to fry these up. So we're just going to start off with putting a couple of these right inside the flour. Don't want to overcrowd the basket. We're going to start off with 4 and see how they are. So no buttermilk, breadcrumbs, none of that stuff. Just flour. And make sure you get them shooken off real good. Just down into the grease. And don't run from the grease. You guys can use the basket too, but I don't use the basket because a lot of the flour will come off. Just like that. So I won't be able to really talk to you guys because I'm going to put my blower on so my house doesn't smell like fish. I'm going to drop these and then turn this blower on. And I'll meet you right back here when we're taking them out. Don't go anywhere. So, we're about 8 minutes in, and I feel our fish is done. So we're going to just take them out. Look at those, gorgeous. Get them out of here. Look at that. Now you can fry these. Some people would say you're going to fry them harder. I'm going to go right in the middle like that. And I'm going to put another batch in. And I'm going to fry up some of our pike fish here. Now I'm going to take this off to the side, put that right over there, and I'm going to get some of this pike in, and just mix it up, mix up the pieces. And again, I just put them in just like that. You can do catfish the same way. I'm just going to mix them up, drop them in. Same thing. Drop the basket. I'm going to use my fingers just to get them down in there and get them started, and then drop them. Now this is the whole head to the fish. I know some of you guys are saying, hey look, I don't eat the whole head, but some countries we do. Alright, let's drop them in. In my house, nothing goes to waste. Even the cats will get that. If nobody wanted to eat it, the cats would have got it. So I'm going to try it. First time eating that fish. I'm definitely going to try every piece of it to see if I like it or not. I'm one of those guys. I'll try it one time. And I'm not squeamish about things, and I'll pretty much eat anything if it's cooked right. That's what my grandmother used to say. You would eat anything if it is cooked right. And most people will. And if you're starving, you'll eat everything. So that's it. Let's drop that. Alright. We're going to get to frying this. I'm going to show you what that batch looks like. Then we're going to fry all the rest of it, and we'll meet you back here. Don't go anywhere. Second batch. And we're going to pull out the jackfish. Take a look at those. They're looking pretty good. Now I don't ever empty out my entire basket because I don't like grease going everywhere. So I just kind of take them out and drop them down. Those are the heads. And look at that, nice and crispy. You can hear it. Fish like this, you always want to kind of fry on the hard side. You want to make sure they're well done, because then if you have any bones, they just kind of crunch up on you nice and easy. Alright, so we're going to get to frying up the rest of these, and we'll meet you right back here when it's time to plate up. Don't go anywhere. Alright, there it is. Southern fried brim and jackfish. Very nice combo. If you like this video, more videos are about to come, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Enjoyed having you. Until next time. Gotta get that little Pitmaster taste there.